to another exciting episode of Paul Brown Show. This evening, my guest will be the lovely Miss
Vera,
Vera McGee. How you doing there, Vera?
I'm wonderful in yourself.
Great. Tell the audience a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am from Trinidad, born in Port Spain.
Oh, okay.
I went to Benedict College and I transferred to the Rattlers 100,
All right.
Tallahassee, and I moved to Charlotte with my job.
What you like most about Charlotte?
It's different. Everyone is a transplant. Everyone is a transplant. I haven't met too many Charlotteans.
Okay. Now, I know the topic we want to talk today about, honestly, can you handle it? Why you pick that as a topic?
Because people are always saying, just be honest with me, just be honest with me. And then when you're honest with them, they're like, my feelings are so hurt. So, not everyone can take the truth, but everyone insists that they can take the truth.
But, I mean, the truth, isn't that the best thing? Honesty, isn't that the...
It is. It truly is. But once again, a lot of people can't handle it. They say they want it. And when you give it to them, it's like a shock. It's always like that shock value. You're like, but you asked me to tell you the truth. We tend to, and this is on men and women. I'm not bashing not one or the other. The bottom line is, okay, for example, a man tells you, I work a lot, I go to school, I have a family, but I can, see you when I can see you. Okay, woman, same thing. But again, if it's not what you want to hear,
correct,
you're trying to spin it. Well, can we possibly go out this day? You're trying to interject yourself more than you're given. Mm-hmm. So therefore, they've told you the truth. Because believe it or not, people will tell you the truth about themselves. You just have to believe that they're telling you the truth. Mm-hmm. If they tell you that, trust me, they know themselves better than you do. So believe them when they say, I don't have time. They know they don't have time.
Okay.
That's it.
Who do you feel can't handle the truth more, the men or the women?
Once again, I don't like bashing on one or the other. It's the same.
Your opinion.
Okay. Example. This incredibly handsome man I met a few weeks ago.
Okay.
And he basically told me the same thing. Well, I don't have a lot of time and blah, blah, blah. I said, okay, cool. I said, well, it was good meeting you. I wish you well. Enjoyed my time. So I really forgot about him. I deleted the phone. That was it. Mm-hmm. So he called me the day before Valentine's Day. And he was like, hey, how you doing? I was like, who is this? And I wasn't being, hateful or anything like that, but I honestly had forgotten about him.
Okay.
So when I told him, I said, I apologize, he got upset. So I want to say men, because usually, they kind of, babyish a little bit.
But you did forget about him. I mean, you're supposed to have kept him in your memory bank. I mean, wasn't it something that he did that that attracted you to him, or, what I'm saying? Is something, his come online or what?
Actually, like I said, once again, he was very handsome. He was well spoken. He was what you'd ideal would be a possible great mate for me.
Okay.
But once again, he expressed himself. He was very clear. He said he didn't have a lot of time. So for me, I believe you. You tell me you don't have a lot of time, I believe you. I am not going to try to sell myself. I'm good. You just, like I told him, I said, I understand you're missing a great opportunity, but I'm going to live my best life.
Okay.
Please be my Facebook friend. And he was
Not
like,
Facebook.
Yeah, I want you to see me living my best life. I want to live my best life. And I want you to understand that you missed out on a great opportunity.
Okay, when a man and a woman, when they first meet and they go out, who should pay for the meal, in your opinion?
I'm a traditionalist. I believe that
this 2019. I know back,
No, certain things don't change.
Okay.
Certain things don't. That's like they say, kids have changed. Kids haven't changed. They're the same kids. We've changed. And I truly believe my background and my upbringing, I believe that if a man is interested in me, then he will make the first move. He will bring me into his life or try to bring me into his life. The first date, yes, I believe a man should take me out And, once we start our relationship, or if there's a relationship, then of course I have no problem taking the tab. I believe in doing that. But I've got to, like my mom used to always tell me, and it's real simple, and it might be a country thing, but my mother would always tell me, he got to like you more. It may sound simple, but I think that, I think we as women, we are being told in so many ways, you got to have this, you got to have that, whatever you need to do to make you feel good, I'm okay with that. But just don't do something just to make the world happy, make you happy. And that's it.
Okay, a lot of times when a guy pays for the meal, he has expectation.
Right.
Now, is that think that's something that he should expect something from that young lady, or,
Well, let me ask you a question. Do you have any daughters?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so if a young man took your daughter out, right? And should he expect something, or should he expect a good night and it was good talking to you? And I hope
why you had to use my daughters? Now?
I'm just asking.
There's a difference between a daughter.
No, I'm just asking. She's. Okay. If every man treated a woman like their mama and sister, and every woman treated a man as her brother or dad,
correct.
Therefore, we'll all get along a whole lot better. But being the man that you are, if you take me out, keep in mind that I'm somebody's daughter as well.
Okay.
So I think I answered the question.
Okay, in your opinion, what's the difference between a gold digger and a player?
Neither one. They're the same. You remember, okay, for example, do you know what a thought is?
No, I've never heard of that.
You've never heard of a thought?
Never heard of a thought.
Well, my younger audience, I'm sure they know what a thought is.
Oh, okay.
And it's no difference. She want money, he want money. He wants something from her, she wants something from him. So both of you might want to go live your best thought life. There you go. Real simple, real short. I'm trying to be PC about that.
Don't be PC, don't be short. So
I thought, okay, a gold digger.
Yeah.
She is the type of person that is most likely self-centered. She doesn't see anyone for their personality or their attributes except their pocketbook. A player, most of the time nowadays, they want the same thing. They want money. They want women with a good job. They want the same thing as a gold digger. So I really can't, the two are so into, it's hard for me to tell which is which. They're about the same.
Who do you think, as far as, let me see, this topic right here, why is this so important to you? I mean,
people always say to me, well, you insist on honesty. See, as you mature in life, honesty will come real simple. It's how you live your life. Life will make you either be honest or life will make you not be honest.
Okay.
And when I say that is certain things that have happened to me in my life, growing up, in college, and just when I was younger, that those things taught me that you can't treat people every way you want to treat them. You can't do what you want to do. And there's a consequence behind every action you do. And so from that's why I'm honest. And I don't deal with lies. And I always believe that winners believe in truth. And that's just my motto. Winners believe in truth.
That's cool. I mean, so the dating, what should people expect from an individual, a partner?
I think when you go in with expectations, you go in for a dive. It's not going to end up well. I think you should just enjoy the ride. Enjoying the ride means just enjoying your time. Don't set limits, don't set, expectations. Just enjoy the ride, because when you enjoy the ride, it's just simple. You're enjoying the ride. If things go this way, you say you had a good time. Correct. And you move forward. Or you move back. Wherever you want to go, you go with a good heart. Just enjoy the ride. 20 years, 30 years ago, certain things we could do. Nowadays, we can't do those things
Correct.
because there's consequences. And there have been consequences then, but the consequences now are deadlier.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, you have to just use common sense. I say always stay in investigative mode. You know, back 20, 30 years ago, you could give people the benefit of the doubt. But now we have the internet, plenty of fish, black people meet, Christian mingle. You're being shown a profile. Okay. Anybody can be anything in a profile. But again, you find crazy there. You can find crazy at Publix. You know, it doesn't matter. It's just you just have to be in investigative mode before you invest your time. And that's it. Stay in investigative mode.
What should, as far as, I know I hear a lot of women say they're looking for a good man. Now, what would be your definition of a good man? Because a lot of times we have guys that are good, but then again, they may have been in a relationship they may have been mistreated or something like that made them into a bad guy.
Really? Okay. It's both ways once again. You know, you hear the man, oh, I want to invest in you. But you know, the last girl I had, she did this, she did that. Woe was me. The woman, well, you know, I really want to be like that. But you know, the last guy I was with, you know, he took advantage of me. He did this right here. Who owns hurt more? Who owns it? Yeah. You hurt, I hurt. Example, if you put your finger on the stove and I put my finger on the stove, we both get burned.
Correct.
Do you hurt more than I do, or do I hurt more than you do?
To me, I probably hurt more than you.
And why is that?
Because I touched the stove. I mean, you can't feel what I'm feeling.
Exactly. Yeah. Once again, I can't tell you how much you hurt. You can't tell me how much I hurt. I have a strict motto. And this strict motto is, I don't ask you what happened in your past relationship unless it could be detrimental to me.
Okay.
Whatever happened then is then. What happened now is what we make it. And that's the problem. People always want, well, why did you and so-and-so, why didn't y'all make it? Why is that relevant? If it's nothing that can hurt you, then why is it relevant? It's not. Because if you were happy there, you would still be there.
Correct.
And that's simple.
Can you still be best friend with an ex-girlfriend?
No.
Why not?
Because I feel this is my personal, well, no, we can be best friends. If me, you, and her are best friends. If we all three can't be best friends, then you can't be friends with her no more.
Oh, so now she got to be your friend as well.
Exactly, because if she's got best intentions, she wants best intentions for all of us.
Do you feel she will feel like that? Or do you think she has a motive?
If she wants to be friends with all of us, then I don't think she may have a motive. But if she can't include me into the friendship, then I feel like there's a motive. And therefore, you have to make a choice. Either continue your relationship with your ex-girlfriend, or you move on with your new girlfriend. So do you want to live in the past, or do you want to go forward?
How about the baby?
That's in her ear. And when you start like disappearing for an hour or two, the mental notes start. Now, that's a freebie. Can't give you nothing else. Paul.
I mean, y'all can remember things. Y'all can remember. I agree with you on that.
But that was a free thing for you guys.
We already know that.
Okay.
We already know that.
No, because you know why I say you don't know that completely.
We know that.
No, I promise you don't. I promise. Well, you know, I can't say all men.
Well, we don't know how long y'all can remember things, but
think of the elephant. Think of the elephant.
2 or 3 weeks. Yeah,
the elephant.
Y'all waiting on us to come back with something else so y'all can say you lying and all that.
Nope, it ain't even about lying because I'm gonna say this right here, Paul, and you have to think about this. And I don't know how you are, but I'm gonna say how I am. When you're in love and you want to be with someone, you want to find a reason to believe in them. I don't care. When you want what you want, you want to find a reason to forgive, and you want to find a reason to believe. And that's simple. You want to find that.
Who falls in love faster, women or guys or men? In your opinion? Be honest. Be honest.
I can only answer for me. If the person is appealing to everything that I want, and their actions are exhibiting what they're saying, because what you're saying, it becomes blah, blah, blah to me. But if you are saying and doing and representing the type of person you are, I can fall like that. And I've done that, and I've gotten pop with it, and I've had great experiences with that. So I'd have to say for me, if the stars are aligned and it's what I want, then yeah, I have to say I would be one of the first to fall in. But I've also had people that have fallen with me. I'm like, oh, but I'm never harsh. I'm never harsh. Even if I'm not there 110, I'll take the blame because I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. So that's just how I am. But it's a combination.
Do you think that guys probably would tell a young lady that they are in love with them in order to get that? You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Because so are we really in love with you, or are we just there so that we can? Are we saying that just to
get what you want? Okay.
Yeah.
I think opportunists come in male and female. A woman can be an opportunist where she wants something from that male, and that male can be an opportunist because it's something he wants from that female. So we all have that. We're human. If we want something, we're going to do and say what we have to say in order to get it. I'm sorry.
I love you.
See
how that smile on your face? See how that brought that smile? See, it's just saying that, and see how that brought that smile? And you know what I'm saying? And then,
because I still believe in love. I still believe in love. I still believe in love.
Okay, now you go back to say what you say. Guys, just I got on that one right there. Go ahead.
Did. But again,
that's all they want to hear. I love you.
I am not about anti-love. I want, and I admit this freely, I have just got back on the dating scene.
Okay.
So I believe in love. I haven't hardened myself that I will not be happy. I am not envious of anyone. When I see love, it always puts a smile on my face.
Okay, so you see love.
If I see somebody that is in a relationship and we're out to dinner and I see a couple happy and in love, I get a little happy inside because I know that that's going to be me eventually. Okay. So I'm not a person like, oh, they're going to fall, they're going to fail. No, I want them to be happy. I want them to be in love because I know I'm going to have that one day. So the right man, you'll smile in a minute. Who doesn't want to hear you're beautiful? Who doesn't want to hear you're sexy? What man doesn't want to hear, you know what? When I look at you, I just see that there's no tomorrow. And it's all about you, boo.
Okay, then, are we ready to go there?
He know how to handle that, y'all.
I'm going to say, okay, so we're going to now.
You know how to handle that, y'all.
You know how to handle it.
Look at y'all. So
first, come on, ladies and gentlemen. Come on now. But when y'all say something like that, now we're looking at what we can get out of it. Okay, so now I have her at that level. So now it's time for me to see if she's willing to go to that next level.
Okay, well, let me ask you first. Were you telling me that just to get with me?
Well, probably it's according to how long.
No.
According to how long I have known you.
Okay.
If I just walked in you and known you for about a week, and I tell you that, then you got to. You got to understand that I have motives.
I've got better than that. I've got people that have told me they've fallen in love with me off of 3 conversations, and I'm looking at the phone like this, and we're like.
They're lying to you. They lying to you.
Well, no, because I am lovable and beautiful and stuff like that.
They're lying to you.
No.
They are lying to you.
I promise you they're not.
They really tired of you, and they really want. They want to just do what they can do, and then because they.
No, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Me, Me,
Okay.
I know that I'm a
Okay.
beautiful woman. I don't need you to tell me about my accolades because I had a daddy and a good mama. So therefore, because I know this, your 3 minutes or your 5 minutes, it's not gonna work my nerves because when you leave, guess what? I ain't drop nothing, I ain't pick up, and I don't leave nothing on the floor.
Oh, she kind of sensitive. I think she got.
I got a little hot right there for a minute.
I touched a little
He
nerve
showed
there.
me, he touched
Ladies and
a
gentlemen,
big nerve. He
that's my
touched a
job.
big nerve. Yes.
Okay.
Let me tell you, you know what? I'm glad you said that.
Hey, that's my
I'm glad
job.
you
That's
said
my
that. Let me tell
job.
you this right here. And this is a true story. This is a true story. I met this guy within 1 week. He would always call me during work hours. So ladies, you know what's up with that. Night, he was ghost. Okay. So he went away for a weekend. I was still cool. So he called me that Monday. I said, what's up? He was like, why are you like you had an attitude? I said, no attitude. Oh, well, you know what? My cousin committed suicide. This is the look on my face. It was like, I'm on the phone with him. I'm like, oh, okay. You know what? Let me call you right back. Let's see. Where's my block call? Yeah. Okay. The end of that. In a week, and you in love with me, and you talking about our future, and you want me to meet your mama.
That's what I'm saying. He's trying to speed up the process.
He's trying to speed it. Ladies, let me forewarn y'all. When they say they want you, ladies, let me forewarn y'all.
Oh God.
When they hollered at, I want you to meet my mama. Okay, and when you meet their mama, she's like, oh, sugar, honey, baby, boo. His mama is his wingman. So therefore, when she said that honey, sugar, baby, boo, she don't know which one you really are. So she got to keep it straight and be his wingman. That's another secret.
Now I don't know too many moms who would be a wingman to their son. Now they would say, okay, son, because that's a young lady, and they feel like I don't want my son to disrespect this lady. So she's not gonna be a wingman. She's gonna probably tell him and say, okay, you probably need to either if she knows of another young lady he's talking to, I think you probably need to be honest with her and tell her. Moms ain't gonna. At least my mom. I don't know, but I know a lot of other guys. I don't think their mom gonna lie for them. Just for you to have because she has daughters.
That does not matter.
She figured somebody else doing that to her daughter.
That is a true statement, but I don't know. I'm going to say this right here. Possibly, they mama don't realize that they are a wingman. They can go in not knowing, but I'm telling you, I know people, my fraternity brothers, they have told me, and I have me dying laughing. They were like, I'm going to meet, so-and-so's going to meet my mama this week. I'm like, y'all been together for how long? I said, she going to meet your mama already? I said, oh, okay. So I'm thinking they're all serious. I was like, okay, bro, about to get ready to get married. 3 weeks later, oh, where's so-and-so at? Oh, things didn't work out. I said, oh, okay. Oh, I got this new girl chick. I was like, oh, okay. Well, we're going to meet my mama next week. I said, you're gonna meet your mama already? So okay. I'm just and I was wrong because I shouldn't have said that. But what I will say is sometimes unknowingly a mama can be their wingman.
Okay, and I'm gonna give you some good. I'm gonna tell you a men's secret that you probably
okay. Tell me.
Typically, when a man takes you to see his mom will look at you and will figure you out and give him some advice about you, because that's what we really want to know. Is mom, you know women more than so. My mom is gonna tell me about you, and she's gonna look at you and she's gonna tell me, I don't think you need to mess with her. Something about this girl, I just don't.
Something she feeling.
I feel it. And you know what I'm saying? I think you probably don't need to mess with that right there. So sometimes our mom's gonna be the most honest person that we have to show us whether that is the right woman or not.
Okay, I agree with you 100% because I have 2 boys, and my middle son, he brought his girlfriend to meet me. I sat down. I said, okay. And so I said, it was a pleasure meeting you, and I thanked her for her time and said, I'll see you later. When my son got back home, he was like, Ma, what you think? I said, you already know. He's like, I gave my son the list, the laundry list of what's going to happen.
See that?
Everything I said, bam, bam, bam. He was like, Ma, how did you know? I said, because I read her.
Correct.
My baby son, he's dating this young lady. Her name is Nikki.
You ain't got to call no names out in the thing.
Well, no,
Don't call no
the
names
reason why I say
out.
that is because that's going to be my daughter-in-law. I love this girl.
Now, why you want to say that about your son? I mean, because your son may not be that. Miss Nikki might not be the one for your son. I mean, now you putting it on TV and all that.
I put it on Facebook. I put it on here.
You probably need to ask your son.
I already talked to my son. See, I have a good relationship with my boys. And
How old your son is?
My son will be 18 this month, and his girlfriend will be 8. She just turned 18 a week ago. So they've been together like 3 years. My son knows.
And is he going to college?
Yes, he is. And she's going to college.
Okay.
My
they
son
going to
wants
same
to get,
college?
Yes, my son wants to marry her now.
There goes God again.
Okay,
There he goes again. I bet
I'm
there goes
sorry.
that thing there.
Okay, guys, look me up on Facebook, and you will see my son and his girlfriend. We have all kind of pictures with her in our family because that's going to be my daughter.
And he's going to college.
And
if they go to 2 different colleges, you don't think that your son may meet another young lady in another college?
No, because my son understands.
Really.
So what you're saying is there can't be men that know how to settle down and be happy with one woman.
Going from, I'm not saying that that's not the case. I'm just saying that if he's transitioning from high school to college and he gets on that college campus and he sees all these women out there, I don't think that young lady, I think she might lose him.
Okay.
I mean, because that's, I mean, audience, I apologize.
Audience,
way back to go ahead. I'm
audience,
sorry.
Let me clarify.
I'm speaking that for you. I'm saying that for your son because your son probably he just sent me a message saying, "Mom, Mom put me out like that, and they didn't know I'm going to school and all that, and now